What to do? Dandruff is in the building, y'all. What's good? What's Gucci with it? How's everybody doing, man? I'm right here in the building. I did the documentary 3 review, which I thought was great. I mean, I still love the album. Like I bump it now, so that's something I've been bumping in the truck. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, where do you draw the line with the game? Like because the game hasn't been consistent. Yeah, he's dropped a couple bad albums, but then again, he's dropped some good stuff. Like real talk. He had dropped some good stuff, but before we get into it, let's get into the intro, dog. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Doing the devil's dance.
This is your boy K Dot, and they ain't like Dr. Dandruff podcast.
Now on your YouTube, boys.
Coming from a lab. Shut up, punk. You know this is Dandruff here on YouTube, interviewing your favorite artists, your favorite OnlyFans girls. And if she wants a lick, psych. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dr. Dandruff.
It's a cold morning. Just got dusty.
Dusted and disgusted. Ooh. Shout out my boy. Shout out everybody, man. August 24th right here. Did you guys see the fight? I mean, the fight was great. You know what I'm saying? We had Rolando Romero versus Teofimo Lopez, which is crazy. Good friends fighting, which is okay. I mean, I didn't put in the description, which I was going to talk about the fight, but I got to give y'all the motherfucking the news and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the girl that strangled the kids that jumped out the window. We got the fight, Clarissa Shields. We got the game's documentary 3. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, there's so much shit to talk about, but I want to get into just as far as just news, like if it wasn't a teacher touching a high school kid or even special needs kids was crazy. I was like, damn, these teachers, and then they're fine too, like they look good. I'm like, damn, like they're like 27, 25, you know what I'm saying, doing like 15, 20 years, but at the end of the day, like the teachers didn't look like that when I was in school. I wouldn't have told my parents shit. At the end of the day, I'm not condoning it, but at the end of the day, like it was crazy. So I know I'm jumping all over the place, but what I'm trying to say is now we got mothers murdering their kids. We seen the crazy one that had the pretty girl too, the one that had the mixed kids. The one that just got sentenced. She don't quote me, I forgot her name, but she went to the neighbors and fell on the ground and said, "Hey, help me, call the cops." And so they end up doing that. But she said somebody broke in the house and tried to make up a facade story, which is crazy. But at the end of the day, like she was trying to plead insanity. All these motherfuckers want to do what they want to do, and then they want to plead insanity. Like, okay, yeah, like you're gonna get off. And it's like it's kind of unfair because if a dude did that shit, like I mean, the women always get it off easy. They get off easy. I don't understand why. Like, we seen the old girl just get the 6 years. The TikToker that killed the black dude and stabbed him in the chest once, and he passed away, and she already had like so much time served, like and for credits. So it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this judicial system is y'all are failing bad, but then again, you're paying attention to motherfuckers like me that look like criminal and that was a criminal, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're paying attention to the wrong motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, was it white privilege? Who knows? I don't know. But she did have a good lawyer, and shit, 6 years for a murder was pretty fucked up, and it was a slap in the face to the family, even after they gave their impact statements, which was pretty messed up. But and then we got an old girl that strangled her kids and then choked them out and then jumped out of the window when the husband came and seen her on the ground outside. She had jumped to the window, wanted to commit suicide, but the dumb bitch couldn't commit suicide. So the joke's on you. Wait. Let's let the boy do it one time. I need that. You stupid, crazy. Like you couldn't even kill yourself. Like real talk, you had the nerve to strangle these motherfucking kids, and then you jumped out the window to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like you try to make it better. Like I'm done with this life. I'm jumping out. Psh, bitch, you just hurt yourself. Now you're paralyzed, you dumb bitch. Like now you got to go to court in a wheelchair. Ain't that something, man? The joke's on you.
The joke's on you, bitch. Now you got a robotic kid. Now you're like this in the courtroom.
Not the upper room, but the courtroom. But nobody is above the program, real talk.
Nobody bigger than the program.
Nobody. So thanks, Joey Crack, for that. But nobody's bigger than the program. Like I said, I mean, there are people that are above and beyond, as far as the judicial system goes, whether you're a judge, whether you're this, whether you're that. But at the end of the day, it's like, who do we run to? Who do we, who helps us? Who helps the minorities, blacks, browns, and, whether you got white privilege or not. Yeah, I'm looking at my phone. Fuck y'all. I want to make sure the sound works because I don't see it. I don't see it glitching on the side. I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't, then the joke's on me, right? So I'm going to go on and pull it up real quick, y'all. So bear with me right quick. Watch me get all kinds of echo and shit, but let me see if I can hear this mother. Oh, no. We good. Okay, I hear myself. Okay, yeah, I'm like a narcissist. I like to hear myself. So, yeah, we're talking about that. We're talking about, just as far as like the news, like I've been watching the news. It's been a lot of bullshit lately, like a lot of bullshit. Like I'm talking about, like if it ain't a kid getting touched, and it's like, or getting touched, or what I'm saying, fucking a nice teacher. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, dude, like, what's up with this? What's up with these people, man? Nowadays, it's like, dude, like I thought the internet did damage to the people. It's like, dude, teachers are really fucking up. Before it was just like creepy dudes, like, oh, come here, sit on my lap, kid. Your daughter, she's staying after school, like some weird shit. And you could tell a weirdo. You could just see the motherfucker, and you'd be like, oh hell no, that motherfucker be like, yum. So get up out of there, But now it's like pretty teachers. They're married. They're like, are you serious? They're doing like trains on fucking on the high school boys football team are doing trains on them. They're young too. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these bitches? Like they're pretty, they could get whoever the fuck they want, but they still decide to go with the youngins, which is it's crazy. But we talk about the documentary 3. I've been talked about that, which is dope. Way better album than Iceman, if you ask me. I mean, it's slapping Drake in the face on some real shit. Like, even though he fuck with him, but and then it was track 1. It was that Jesus, that Jesus is the one where he does kind of take a stab at Kendrick, but even though they said it was the other track, what I'm saying, the one with Drake, but he's not even really on it. But at the end of the day, he doesn't really take stabs, but he did say like slap you, I'll steal the GNX and slash the motherfucking snatch all your whole shit, out the dash and steal your shit, but. Other than that, I mean, I didn't see any significance of to where Kendrick has to come back and be like, "Hey, well, the game just dissed me. Fuck that. I'm gonna show him who's on top of Compton." Because I don't think lyrically, I don't think that Kendrick can fuck with the game. As far as the game's repertoire of just, he's got a resume, he's got a catalog of motherfuckers he's done murked and really beat down. As far as he's like the second greatest this of all time, what I'm saying? Like he's done Joe Buttons, rest in peace, but he's not really dead. But I'm just saying, like he murdered Buttons, he's murdered Meek Mill, he's murdered numerous of people, just just talking shit about him. So the game is 50 Cent, G Unit, as far as that ghost unit in the fucking 500 bars and running and all that shit. That was crazy. He stopped snitching, stopped lying. He put out the DVD where he went to his pad in Connecticut and all that shit, which was crazy. And I fuck with the game tough. I like the game. I've been rocking with the game since, but probably around the time he had blonde hair and he was on Change of Heart. But other than that, the guy's phenomenal. I think he's a very good lyricist. He's went against Eminem. He's battled a few dudes, what I'm saying, and he's kind of underrated, but what I'm saying, I really think he gave Em a chance for his money. He really did on that shit, using the skit with it, Stan and all that shit, and even jacking his style, and even the new album, the documentary 3, he even sounds like Kendrick. He even has like a Kendrick song, like a rhythm type, cadence type, So I got to give him props to that, just like he did with Eminem. Like he's like you wigger with a like you can never be black and blah blah blah. Then he's even like like rhyming like Slim Shady, which is pretty dope. So I don't think Kendrick could mess with him, to tell you the truth. I don't think he will. I don't think he has a chance on some real stuff. You know, like, all they could do is
So
just
why are you hollering?
all they could do is holler, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but it's gonna be for the game. I really think if Kendrick opens his mouth and says something, you know, he's gonna really know who's the king of Compton. I'm just letting you know that now, dog. Don't mess with the game. Don't mess with the game. You see what happened with 52, and 50 is a beast. 50 done burnt Jada Kiss. I mean, he's done got Fat Joe. He's done got bodies under his shit. Jay-Z. He done 50 went against everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Rick Ross, and you know, just like ending careers. Ja Rule. Like, I mean, you don't hear these guys anymore because this guy is so devastating. And that's how it was with G Unit, you know, when the Ghost Unit came out and he started, you know, dissing them, and people were like, fuck G Unit, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of G Unit, let's talk our G Unit shit. He does shot G Unit out in the album, which is pretty dope, I thought, because you know, you know, they squashed the beef, which was a long awaiting beef that's been going on for a while, been brewing, but you know, from the shootout and you know, and in New York, and you know, the game not wanting to diss whoever 50 was dissing, even though, you know, if you're not on my side, then you're not on my side. You must be with them. Then, you know, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how the beef started. But now that the beef's over, which is great, you know, well, I'm hearing G Unit's coming back. You know, you just seen G Unit, you just seen Uncle Murder, and shout out Uncle Murder, and Tony Yayo out there, and 50 Cent out there, and you know, right here in LA, actually doing you know, the verses with Donnell Jones and and Joe, which was a great verses. We gotta talk about that in a little bit, but you know, Joe ended up bringing 50 out, you know, as far as you know, the songs they have a couple songs together, so that was pretty dope. Not only that, but the post after, you know what I'm saying, the post interview after 50 was there, and he was saying, you know, like, I mean, people were mad because the G Unit, he just brought G Unit shoes back out, which is crazy. I'm like, G Unit shoes, like, motherfuckers had more G Unit shoes since I was ditching school. So it was kind of crazy, but you know, I think then the game shot him out on the documentary 3, which is like, oh shit, G Unit might be back. Like, G Unit might be making a push, but they did ask him, like, are you gonna do an album? 50. He didn't say he was gonna do an album. He just said, like, hey, you know, I got a lot of tracks, I got a lot of songs, which is crazy. Yo, 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 what up, Flip? So 50 ended up, you know, like going with the, you know, like trying to avoid the question. But then again, why would he bring back G Unit shoes? And then the game and all that, they, you know, reconcile and all that, you know, squash the beef. And, you know, I think G Unit's gonna come back and they're gonna make another album, which is dope. I think Uncle Murder is part of G Unit now, which is gonna be dope. You know, we're not gonna see Prodigy and, you know, rest in peace because we can't, but Mob Deep, MOP, you know, we're not gonna see none of them. You know, we got Kid, you know, but I'm from the Bean Unit. Flip says I'm from the B Unit, from the Bean Unit. That's what's up. Shout out Bean, man. Bean Loc on, you know, on some real shit. But we right here, man. We talk about the documentary 3. Have you heard the documentary 3? Crazy, crazy, crazy. A breath of fresh air. I'm glad that it came out. I mean, it went 10 for 10 for me, even though it has like 24 tracks or something like that. And I didn't get to hear the back end of it because it started dying down for me. I really thought it was just gonna, you know, incline, but it kind of declined. So I said, wait a minute, let me take a break and let me get back into it, and then I'll check it out another time. So I've been bumping it, and I'm getting used to it. I like it. I think the album is fucking dope. It is dope, and I think it's a breath of fresh air. I think it's something that the West Coast needed. Really, I mean, we haven't, you know, like, I mean, that J. Cole, I mean, but he's not really West. Is he West? No. But I mean, that Fallout was probably the best album that I heard in a minute, you know, and that was dope. I mean, the shit's still playing. J. Cole's still doing his thing. Like, ain't nobody trying to take no shots at him. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole, don't let him take a shot at Kendrick. Kendrick is not going to come back at all. He can't fuck with the game, much less J. Cole. I think J. Cole is the illest right now. I don't think anybody fucking with him. Like, Locksmith type dude will fuck with him, but that's just some underground, just lyrical type shit, you know, like judicial system type, conspiracy type, twisting up words and you know, just a word wrangler. You know, I mean, J. Cole is him, and Benny the Butcher is probably the best out right now. You know, Kendrick he's dope, but the game is back, man, on some real shit. The guy was gassing. I mean, it wasn't on some lyrical shit. You know, he has that style where it's just, You know, I could give it to you like just lyrical shit, or I could just be like basic type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but still not basic, but compound rhyming. Still, you know, you're still rhyming 2 words at the end, and it's pretty dope. I mean, I mess with them heavy. But shout out to the game on some real shit, man. The documentary 3, I'm gonna give it out of a 10. Well, I mean, I can't rate it yet because I've only heard like about 16 tracks. So give me one more live, and I might come back and I might, you know, give it my overall rating. But you know, it's just a short, brief, you know, just talking about the news and talking about just what I got coming. You know, I mean, we got some shows coming up, and you know, I'm back in my bag. You know, what I'm saying I barely got the studio up and running and shit. You know, it's not ready yet, but you know, I mean, I got the Rodecaster Pro 2. I got the, you know, the setup. You know, the dual TVs and all kinds of shit. But that's just something else. I rode my bike to Sam Goody's for the cassette. Wow, what cassette? I didn't even know they had cassettes still. He's bullshit now. Now we got a lighter, ladies and gentlemen. But on some real shit, like we gonna hold it down. You know, Fat Girl on the seesaw and shit. We gonna talk our shit. What else did I say? I already brought up G Unit. We brought up I know there's a few things that I was gonna talk about, you know, as far as, you know, music wise, because I mean, I've been hearing all kinds of shit. I've been hearing that J. Cole is or probably gonna take shots at Kendrick, but at the end of the day, why I gotta be a liar? I don't know. No, I didn't say you a liar. I just said I didn't know that there was still cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you got? Some old ass techniques? This motherfucker right here got his shit at a yard sale on Flip. He was like, shit, I got my shit at the yard sale, dog. They gave it to me. They just gave it to me to take it to the trash. And I said, fuck it. That's what's up. I mean, tapes are fucking everything. I mean, on some real shit. I mean, a lot of people fuck with tapes. You know, I got some crazy shit. I got a lot of vintage shit. I got like a lot of vintage shit. I like vintage, you know. Vintage is where it's at, my boy. You know, I like my bitches vintage too, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta oil it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
there's our product. Let the snorting begin.
Snorting begin, ladies and gentlemen. Party time. But yeah, I'm not here all just to, you know, like to talk about some random shit. I was gonna say, I mean, I was gonna answer questions, but right now I'm just getting my shit back into the groove. So I need some more people in here. Maybe I should have just promoted it more and put it on Instagram and said, hey, motherfuckers, I'm gonna be live. So pull up, ask some questions. We could see what's good. You know what I'm saying? Whether I can help you or whether I can't help you. And if I can't, then eat a dick. Like on some real shit. And if you don't want to take me into consideration, then you could always skip, or you could always, you know, hands down or finger down, whatever you want to do. I could care less. But you know, I mean, I like comments. You know, I'm a comment surfer. I like the comments. I read live chat. I read comments. I really like, you know, I mean, that's how I got my pretty much my stardom, by just coming up and just be the comment assassin, you know, like, or live chat assassin, I should say. You know, like, who is this Dandruff guy? This guy is just really going in on this person, you, him, Jungle Jim, Timmy Tucker, any motherfucker. I don't care. So that, I mean, you could get somewhere just being in the comments and being in the live chat. You just got to be like, you can't be annoying where you're spamming this shit. But at the end of the day, like, if you have some good jokes, and you just, it's about timing. Once you come in that motherfucker, you could get it on some real shit. And I've been in lives where 800 people, 1,000 people just be in there. That fucking comments just be like, and then I just catch it, boom, 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 just sting them with a joke, and then boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, well, if you talking shit, well, come up in the live. Then here's the link. And I go in there and I shut everybody up. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here. Eat a dick. Some real shit. That's why your baby mama will carry you to the bedroom. And fools be mad. They be like, oh, fuck all that. Fuck this motherfucking Mexican. Then the racist jokes come out. But when I say some racist shit, like a motherfucker darker than the roadcaster or the asphalt, they don't like it at all. So it's like, dude, it's, you know, they can do what they want, but we can't do what we want. Even on the Roast Me show, when I got on the Roast Me, it was because I was an assassin. I was a clubhouse bandit. I was in Clubhouse tearing up every roast room, and then I got introduced to Brandon Lewis. You know, shout out my boy Flameaholics from Memphis. You know, he's the one that got me on the Roast Me show. And I got on that. Next thing you know, it's like, fuck, I couldn't say nothing. I told him, motherfuckers, he was so black, your shadow ashy. And it was a big old problem. You know what I'm saying? They were like, but it's okay for them to say I threw out the first orange at Dodger Stadium, which is hilarious. I'm not going to be all mad. You know, they told Duno he looks like the bitch that killed Selena, which was fucking hilarious. I thought that was like the joke of the night, but that one, and they called me Meth Curry, which is crazy. I was like, these motherfuckers. I mean, it's a lot harder. There ain't no assassin. Oof. I don't know about all that. That shouldn't. If your dude just likes to fuck you in the ass, bitch, like that, your dude gay on some real shit. Like I don't get it. Like let me get it. Oh, your pussy's trash on some real shit. Your pussy's trash. Then you could be the anal assassin. Like what the fuck? Who just pussy is the best thing since fucking microphones on some real shit. If a motherfucker just wants to fuck you in the ass, tell that motherfucker to go get his friend on some real shit because that motherfucker gay. He's gay. He's gay. He's looking at dudes like something's wrong with that guy. You know what I'm saying? Do I gotta say it in motherfucking cat? I gotta be a mother like gay. No, I don't. You get what I'm saying. Like the guy is weirdo on some real shit. Like, and then for you to even put that in the motherfucking comments is crazy, dog. Like, what's wrong with you, Flip? Flip, you was my boy. What happened to you? I thought, are you my boy? I don't know what's going on with you. He talking about anal assassin. Like, motherfuckers always with the gay jokes in the live chat. That's crazy. It's weird. On some real shit, but hey, God bless you, my boy. On some real shit, I appreciate it. Or you even stopping by. I mean, you know, you're the only one here. I got 4 likes, but I don't know. They're probably from being lokes, but I'm just saying, you know. But it's cool for you guys to stop by. You guys got any questions? Go ahead and ask a question. I don't want to hear no gay shit. I don't want to hear some shit. But if you got a gay question, go ahead and ask it. I could give a fuck. But just you gonna get a fucked up response. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got comedy. I'm going back on my comedy shit. I'm hoping to go catch a tour and you know what I'm saying? Y'all see me with Michael Blackson and all them. So I'm trying to get in you know, get back with my boy Spanky Hayes from Wildin' Out. You know, you know, he's been on plenty of movies as well. So he's like my brother. So I'm trying to get in with him and try to set up a little tour, maybe do some shit around Coachella, do some shit around, you know, LA area, San Fernando, and then move it up to San Diego, then probably just venture out towards Memphis, you know, because I know my boys from Atlanta are down there, T.I., and, you know, I got a few friends down there, you know, Nev Green and all them motherfuckers down there, you know. Hopefully we can get it in, you know, we can make something happen. I'll probably hit up Craig too, because Craig's been doing awesome. Craig's been fucking it up down there in at the Sunset Rooftop, which is great. Craig Smith is, you know, he's always been my favorite roaster. So he's doing stand-up now, which is, I mean, he's always did stand-up, but now he's doing it more to where he's perfecting the craft. So shout out my boy Craig, man. Craig Smith. Pasadena's best on some real shit. One of my favorite roasters of all time. The guy's phenomenal when it comes to roasting. Now he's getting way better on stand-up, which is great. You know, he had me in tears last time. He was down there with Notch and all them, you know. Shout out my boy Notch too on some real shit. You know, and brothers of mine, you know, like real dope. You know, no Jumper, all them motherfuckers down there. We got all the bullshit with the Doughboy and all that. I mean, shit is crazy, man. There's so much to talk about, but right now I am not gonna do that because I gotta go on some real shit. I think I talked about everything. If anything else comes up, or if you guys want to say anything, Flip, you got anything you want to talk about before I get up out of here? Or if you seen anything on TV or anything you want to talk about. I mean, I think I pretty much. Like, I don't really watch TV, but I watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of news. I watch a lot of fucking, you know, dash cams. I watch a lot of body cam footage. Like, I like a lot of courtroom TV. I mean, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so speak now or forever hold your peace, motherfucker. But if you ain't got nothing else to say, my boy, I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed day. It is Monday. Y'all wash y'all belly buttons on some real stuff. Dandruff came, he saw, he conquered. You see the little motherfucker in the background with the tattoo. Hey, let's get it. Coachella in the building, man. Let's get it. Season 3 is coming of the Dandruff podcast. We are gonna get it live on some real shit. I got the studio in the making right now. We're setting it up. It's gonna look good. I'm going with the. Should I say it? Yeah, I'm going with the Y'all heard it? That's what kind of theme I'm going for. So y'all stay tuned, man. Some real shit. Hit me up. Instagram, Dr. Dandruff, DR Dandruff together, no space. Dr. Dandruff, you don't know who I am. Fucking AI me or fucking chat GPT me, bitch. That's some real shit. No chat EBTs, just chat GPTs. That's some real shit. Dandruff in here. I'm out. Flip. Thank you for stopping by, my boy. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I got 4 likes in here, which is great. Yeah, keep doing it, and keep supporting your boy on some real shit. I'll shoot you guys out. Whenever you're in town, you guys want to do an interview, holla at your boy. Real talk. Dandruff. I'm out. Much love.